Computer audio. Okay, so perfect. Let's see if anybody full screen. Oh, cool. We can have a little pop-up box. Oh, that's Rosie.
Hey, yay.
Hey, Rosie.
Hi. Oh, you're muted. Hang on.
Or is that my sound?
No, we're muted.
Okay. All right.
Hey, there we go.
There, we can hear you. There we go.
Okay, just a second. Okay, these don't work.
Okay.
Okay.
Relatable,
Hey.
dude. Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I know.
Also, your shirt is so cool.
Yes.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Music. Is that like do you know if it's a certain piece or is it just like
I think it's just random because it's crisscross, so I don't think you could read it.
that would be a fancy song? Okay.
Yeah.
We've got another person.
Yay.
Let's see.
Hey,
Lydia.
Hey.
Hey, it's so cool to like actually see these people.
All your faces.
Yeah. Like,
Person.
hey,
Here you go. Hi, Emma.
She's still connecting. All right, there we go. Cool.
Hi. How you doing?
Did it not?
I don't know. Are we muted?
No, we're good. Okay,
Okay.
how are you guys?
good.
Good? Awesome. I'm curious what the weather's like for both of you because right now we've gotten early summer. It's like 100 degrees kind of stuff, which is just killing us because it's supposed to be spring.
70s.
Yeah, we don't get a real spring. It's sad.
What was that, Rosie?
It's like in the 70s here.
Oh,
Nice.
It's nice compared to 100, but also not.
It's like the perfect weather for us right now.
Nice. What about you, Lydia?
It's in the 80s here.
Wow, that's
Wow.
insane. Do you guys like warm or cold weather better?
Warm.
Warm, really?
Warm.
Okay. What about you, Rizzy?
In between.
Yeah,
Perfect weather. 60s and 70s are the best.
that's
in my
awesome.
opinion.
I really like, not like painfully cold, you know, where it's like miserable, but I like where
Right.
I'm able to like layer up and like,
Exactly. Yeah, me too.
yeah, jackets and,
Yes.
Get warm.
Cold is definitely better than hot.
yep.
Yes, for
Alright.
sure.
So what time is it actually? Because I know we started a little soon.
Well, my watch is ahead, so you can't trust it.
The untrustworthy watch. Okay, funny story. For years and years, I was sure in our living room I heard a watch ticking. No one believed me because we couldn't find a watch. Then we just threw out our old couch recently, and we found the watch inside of it, like not under it, but like inside it. And I was like,
That's
yes!
Like in a hole. Her name is cleared.
Wow.
hilarious.
Finally found the phantom watch.
Oh, here you go. We have somebody else. Anna. Do we know who that is?
I'm not sure who that is. Admit them.
It's
Okay.
Oh, hi, Betsy.
I meant to be.
this webcam is blurry.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I'll clean it off. Hang on.
Okay, there we go. Do you say unmute them?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Hi,
How do you say your name?
Anna.
Anna. Cool. Because I say mine Anna, so I always wonder. Yeah.
Bad people. That's awesome.
Nice.
It always confuses people because it's spelled the same. So now I like to check with people, like, so how do you say it?
Yeah.
I was on a video call with a friend earlier this week, and her little sister, who doesn't really remember me, came in. She's like, "Who are you video calling?" And she goes, "Anna," and she goes, "Oh, like Anna and Elsa. I'm like so honored. She's a cool character.
You were Anna before it was cool.
I was. Yeah. I'm older than that movie. I like to tell people I'm older than that. Sometimes you get mistaken for young. A lot.
Okay, here we go. Another person.
Ashlyn? Is that our Ashlyn? You're gonna have to meet her. You're just like learning how to do this. Ashlyn!
Oh, and
Hi!
here's Heaven too.
Cool.
Oops.
Okay, we do not know how to use this apparently. Zoom is such a cool tool, but you know, little learning curve.
Yeah. Yep.
See, do we? Does that work?
Did you unmute her?
Once she joins, I think.
Cool.
Hey, this is so cool. People are actually coming.
That's awesome.
Hi.
Hi.
We like did that in harmony.
Yes, that was amazing.
Okay. One more person.
A lot of people are showing up. This is
Yay,
cool.
this is awesome. All right, so just another warning or disclaimer, whatever. We are recording this, so if you don't want like your face on it in the after video that will like upload to YouTube, then absolutely feel free to not have your face in it. But we do love your faces, so.
Should we start answering questions or? Oh, we have
Should we
another
wait?
person right here.
Hi, Kanechi.
I turned my camera off.
Okay, cool.
No, they weren't.
She's like. Once she joins, then we can unmute it.
Yeah, you got it right here.
All right. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Kanechi!
Good.
Hi.
Hi! So cool you came.
I'm glad. I almost didn't come. Like, I could barely get out of planting plants.
What are you planting?
We were planting flowers.
Cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Flowers rock.
Oh dear, my video is.
Hey, Grace.
Hello.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
This is so neat. Should we start answering?
Sure.
Guys.
Lots of people.
Lots of people. This is so cool, guys. Thank you for
Thanks
coming.
for showing up.
Okay, so we got some questions on like the blog post that we put out, and then also on Instagram.
Mhm.
And then if once we get through those, if you guys have any like more just questions about like life or just like you just want to talk, then we can totally do that too. The first one is from Michaela. She said, "What is your favorite place to buy clothes?" Go ahead.
Definitely the thrift store
Yeah.
first. Yeah. Let me see. We also shop like what's that place called? Clothes Mentor
Oh,
sometimes.
Clothes Mentor is like a thrift store, but it's like newer clothes.
It's a little bit more it's a little bit more upscale than a thrift store. So they have cool stuff there. More expensive, but yeah, we mostly shop thrift stores and sometimes Walmart or
Mhm.
Target or
Yeah, we found some good stuff at Walmart recently. Cause like they'll actually do like good clothes sometimes. So it's kind of hit and miss though, you know, you gotta just go through and be like, okay, I like this, I don't like this, you know. Hey, we've got Harry.
Yay.
So cool. Also, it's not working.
We do like manually admit and unmute each person that comes, so
Yeah.
that's what
Oh.
we're doing.
Hi, Perry.
Harry!
She's unmuted. Okay, that works. So yeah, thrift stores, kind of hit and miss at like Walmart. We don't spend a lot of money on clothes.
Yeah.
Because we tried to be frugal and also just who can do that. And so thrift stores is definitely our go-to, like Goodwill, Deseret Industries, Savers. Those are like the more nationwide ones. And then we've got
The
some
ones they have in our area.
smaller. Hi guys! Oh, you're so cute.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi
Yeah, I can see you. What? I can't understand them. Those are our nephews, just so you guys know.
Oh.
They're sister's kids.
Don't show.
What are you guys eating?
Hey, we're eating chips and orange hot dogs.
Yummy.
Oh, and chips.
And chips. Chips and chips. Those are good together, right? So that was the first question. Thank you, Michaela. We're answering questions. Thank you. So that was for Michaela, and then Jenna Therese. Is Jenna here? She not? Okay. She said, "What's our favorite summer activity?" Good question, because it's almost summer.
Well, last year we got a pool for the first time, so that became our favorite, I think. We got a backyard pool, and that was really fun.
Funny
What would
story.
you say?
Same. Funny story. None of us knew that was fun. Because it's just not something we'd ever done. And so we got a pool, and we all had to learn how to swim, and it was super fun though. Like
We don't exactly know how.
it was definitely a highlight because we'd what was I saying? Oh, I would like mow the lawn early in the morning when it wasn't too hot out, because we've got like 118 degrees kind of thing, and then I'd jump in the pool to cool off, and it's just like, oh, this is so awesome. Did any of you guys like to swim?
Yeah, we have a indoor pool. We have like a what is it called? It's an in-ground pool.
Oh, nice.
We got it about maybe 10 years ago, and it's really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bet you're like a pro now.
Not really, but
Okay.
Okay, Kanechi asked, "Are there any good books you found on Book Outlet? I've looked around in there, but there weren't any that I recognized."
Okay, girl, I stole this from our chat conversation because I thought it was a really good idea.
Oh.
So I was like, you know what? We should just like answer this, because Pearl did a cool blog post a while ago about this website that we buy kind of like new and used books from, called Book Outlet.
Yeah, they're technically new, but they're like overstock or scratch and dent.
Yeah.
Really nice quality.
And it is a little bit hit and miss, like what you can find on there. But a few authors we like are Margaret Peterson Haddix. She writes like cool kind of middle grade adventures.
Kind of dystopian.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah. Yes, I got you to read her. That was so happy. That was awesome.
They don't have some of the more like classic books. It's mostly,
modern.
more newly published ones. But I found like Annie's Life and Less, Mysterious Benedict Society, some like newer books like that on there.
Yep. So it's a cool website. You all should check it out because they're like super discounted, and then they're always running like special deals. Like if you buy a certain, amount of, books, then you'll get like free shipping or something like that. So cool. We'll all buy books together because there's 9 of us in the family, and so we're like, okay, we're calling for a big book shopping spree, and we'll all buy them together so we can get free shipping. And a huge box arrives, and we're like, yay! We like books. Does anybody else like books?
Yes, for sure.
We're like, hands go up.
Fiction or nonfiction, pretty much.
Both.
Both.
I would say more fiction for me.
Same.
I used to be
Yeah.
I used to be into like historical fiction a lot, but
Yeah.
now not so much.
Got a little
I
burned out.
haven't actually read much historical fiction.
Girl, you need to.
It's great.
History is fascinating. Sometimes it can be tragic, but sometimes, most of the time, it's just absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
Historical fiction is definitely something I want to get into more. Like I've read a little bit of it, but not very much at all.
If you need suggestions, let us
We've
know.
got them.
Nice.
Yeah, our dad does our basically our history course, like for math and grammar and that kind of thing. We have like actual like books and like online classes and stuff that we go through. But then he just kind of puts together our history and science, and so it's so fun that way because he assigns a lot of historical fiction as well as just like textbooks. And so that's probably why we like history so much, because it's actually fun when we get to like read stories
It's
about.
always a relief when we're like, hey, we get to read the fiction ones now.
Yay! We watched a historical fiction movie the other night called Ivanhoe. And it's a medieval time period movie, and that was fun because I'm graduated, but they were reading through like medieval times right now, so it's so neat to kind of connect like visually the it's cool. Kenichi, maybe it's your Wi-Fi.
It could be. I think it said something about that.
Okay.
We have pretty bad Wi-Fi here.
Okay. Let me see if okay. See if that works. Like I just requested like to have your video on.
So I clicked on it, but it says cannot start video.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. It'd be great to see your face. Let's see. I just went on like a tangent about historical fiction. What was next?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Michaela. Mute her.
I don't know.
I don't know how to use this.
I'm not sure she's quite joined yet, so you might have to wait a minute. Do it. Guess not. Okay.
Hi, Michaela. Hope you
Uh,
can hear us.
Sarah asked, "What's your best advice for counting the blessings?"
Oof.
What to say to that?
I don't know. It's kind of just like a
Mindset.
yeah, it's like a
thing.
daily mindset. Like just remembering like everything that you do have. Like God has like given you a house to live in, and it's not, you know, if you don't like rain, I like rain, but it's not raining outside, and you know, just stuff like that. Like looking at what God has blessed you with instead of focusing on
what you don't have,
what you don't have, or what you don't like about the situation you're in.
Yeah.
Because that's just
Actually, last night, me and my sister were just thinking like how grateful we were to have arms, because we were just thinking of all the things we could not do.
It's true though. Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah, and then I feel like when a friend of mine got cancer and he wasn't able to even like get out of bed or like read, that definitely helped me realize, man, every day I'm able to just get up. I might not feel the best because I have health problems, but I'm able to just get up and read and live my life like normal.
Mm-hmm.
And that definitely is a huge blessing, because I don't, you know, God doesn't owe that to me in any way. There's people who can't do that. So I don't know, just kind of like every day being like, yo, God, thanks for all the stuff you've done for me, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's our answer.
And it's not always easy, but yeah, just focusing on like the little happy
parts of life.
Thanks. Okay. It's Michaela's question.
Another Michaela. Michaela Parker. What has been your favorite blog post to work on so far? That's a
We
fun
were
question.
talking about this earlier. What did we decide?
So one that we did like when we first started our blog in 2018 was maybe we did this. I don't remember when we did it, but it was a blog post about like thrift shopping.
Oh, the thrift store.
Yeah, but we
day
did
one.
a video and a post where we went to the thrift store. We decided we weren't gonna actually buy anything, and we picked outfits out for each other without the other person like seeing it, and then we all met back up at the dressing rooms.
Oh yeah, I remember that blog post.
Yeah,
was
it was
really
like what we
fun.
thought was their style.
Yeah, but we tried to do it so that it was like their style of clothing and like see if they liked it and kind of thing. That was a really fun one to make.
Yeah. And then the recent video we did of scarf hairstyles, that was fun too to like make the video for.
That was so fun.
And Goofy, we have a lot of weird outtakes from that one.
Yeah, no, we're considering doing like a bloopers video of like
Good.
all the different videos we've made, but like the bloopers from them together, because we just have so much fun being weird, especially that one, because we muted it and put music behind it instead. And so we were just allowed to say just whatever we wanted to each other while we were filming. You can probably see us like talking while we're doing it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun. I guess here's one question for you guys. What is your favorite blog post of ours so far?
I really liked the bedroom, like you went through like different ways you could like renovate your bedroom. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
liked that.
That's cool. I feel like that's something that it's hard to do sometimes. It's to like decorate your own bedroom. So that's fun.
Yeah. It's always fun.
We're hoping to let us know if you're interested in this or not. We're hoping to do one another one kind of like that, but more specifically like wall hanging things, if that makes sense. So like different just like a few ideas. So like there's the one I did where you can kind of make like a Polaroid wall with like the fairy lights and everything. And then there's just like stenciling on your wall. I remember our mom had this idea where you like hang teacups, which you can always find at thrift stores, like everywhere. Like do like kind of a collage of those.
Nice.
So we're hoping to do a post just like all on things that you can make for your wall space cheaply.
That sounds
really fun.
amazing.
Cool. We'll have to do that soon. What's the next one?
What are your dream travel destinations?
Olivia. Oh, it's so sad they couldn't get on because they live like over in England, so it's
sad.
Wrong time zones.
Hopefully they can watch the replay. Really sad.
What are your dream travel destinations?
We
just stare at each
I'm
other.
not sure I thought about that too much.
I know. Well, okay, you could do small dream like within the U.S. and then you could do like crazy
my dream
like Mars.
travel. My dream travel destination right now is the library.
I miss the library. The house is just like tragic right now. That it's
I miss the library so much too.
Me too.
yeah. Some people's libraries are opening for like curbside pickup, and I'm so jealous.
I don't think ours is. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I would pay for that to happen.
Yeah.
The online libraries right now are just lifesavers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we should see if we have.
We have
options for that.
one or two like with audiobooks and stuff.
We should look. I'm not so good at reading Kindle books for some reason. I like to actually be able to hold the book. But you know, a book is a book, so.
Yes.
Okay. But no, for real, what is our dream travel destination?
I have always wanted to visit London. Just like tour it, just like walk around. Like it'd be cool to like visit like the big places like, you know, Big Ben and Palace and just all that kind of thing. But also I want to just kind of explore the little cobblestone
old
streets.
streets.
Yeah, so like the
Yeah.
little tiny coffee shops and just that kind of thing. I think
Yeah.
smaller though, I want to visit
Our cousins. I would want to visit our cousins.
That'd be so
They live like
fun.
across the country and we only see them like once or
a
twice,
year.
or
Yeah.
yeah, we really wanted to visit them.
And Oregon. I want to go back to Oregon.
Yes.
We used to live there for 8 years, and I miss it.
Oh.
It's so pretty.
It's awesome. We used to live in like this tiny little town up in the mountains, and it was like we would say the name of the town, and people would be like, "Where?
I've never heard of that. We're like, nobody has. Don't worry. Yeah, so it'd be cool to visit there again, like on a big road trip. What would be extra awesome would be to just like fill up a whole van of our friends and who like have always heard like, Ashlyn, we have to take you. Because it's just like for like a summer vacation thing or something. Just go
That
and
would be
like
awesome.
hang out up there together. Stephanie, what inspired you to start a blog? That's a good question. Do you remember?
I think so.
Okay, go ahead.
It's still kind of the same thing that like keeps us going. So
yeah.
Just kind of like, well, I think we wanted the same sort of blog ourselves. Like we would want to be following a blog like we have, you know. So we decided to create it ourselves, basically. And just like, I guess a little bit down to earth, frugal, but like a fun, but also with like, you know, fashion and like different topics that girls like, but like not off the charts crazy, like go online and pick out and
You
buy
don't have
all
to
your
be a
clothes full
millionaire.
price, you know, like
Don't have to be a millionaire to follow our blog and do our things.
So just like attainable fun girl stuff, I guess.
Yep, just really
I don't know.
practical life like things. I remember it was like right after my birthday, right? I came to Pearl and I was like, we should start this blog thing that I have an idea for. And she's like, yes, let's do it. And then we wrote, do we still have that paper somewhere? We wrote out like
trying to
billion
decide
different-
on the name.
a billion different name ideas. Like,
That took us so long.
oh. But then, you know, Life Without a Latte, we're like, okay, that's funny. And it works with our
It
theme
gives you the
idea.
genre feel, yeah.
Yeah, so we're like, we're going with that, and then we kind of created I think we found the coffee cup logo, kind of just created that, and then just all kind of came out of that first idea that we wanted. It's the kind of blog we would want to follow and just, enjoy looking at, so, yeah. Oh, Lisa asks, how are y'all?
We're fine. I mean,
We're
doing great.
alive, amen?
I didn't breathe.
Oh, here, let's ask you guys this question. Where would you guys want to travel?
I want to go to probably like London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would want to go close. I would want to go to Scotland.
Oh,
That is a good idea.
Scotland's
Yeah.
so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Because I'm a quarter Scottish. My grandfather came from Scotland. And it's just, I love the country and I love rain. And like, it's like the perfect combination right there.
Yeah.
So,
And the culture is so fun too.
yes.
All the our brother-in-law went to Scotland and Ireland, and
Nice.
he came back with videos of just bagpipes and castles and like,
Awesome.
Ooh.
For the
Yeah,
same
I've
reason,
always wanted to go to Norway. I did a assignment on it recently, and I was just looking up all these pictures, and it's just made me want to go so bad.
Nice.
That is
That's
awesome.
awesome. Norway sounds cool.
I was gonna say, I think we would want to visit Israel because we're part Jewish for the same reason. Like that would be awesome.
Israel is also a very cool culture.
Yes.
They really love their people. Which is okay. Several people. We just thought we'd answer this even though we didn't specifically get the question.
We've gotten it several times. So.
Several people have asked, are we twins? And if not, who is older? So first of all, we want to ask, who do you guys think is older? Because no, we're not twins.
I have no idea.
Anna.
Wait, you all talked at once. Try again.
I think Anna's probably older.
Aha, you got it.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Yep, I'm 18. She's 16.
16.
Yep.
I've actually had people think I was older than you though, and I was like, really? Why? What?
I always get mistaken for like really young, so.
I guess it's just because we're kind of short.
Let's see. Wait, am I the oldest person here? No, Ashlyn, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19.
There
Aha,
we go.
There we go. How did I not know that? I feel like a bad friend. How did I not know you're 19? Oh, hi, Barry. Okay. Definitely.
Hi.
Barry's definitely the oldest here. You win.
She's like, here I am.
Let's see. What's the next one?
Katya.
Katya. I'm so sad Katya couldn't come. She's like our biggest fan. She's always like being super encouraging in the comments.
She's
and stuff.
awesome.
She said, "What's your favorite thing to do together?" Do you have any answers? Eat ice cream.
It's always just the answer to everything, right? I think we like to have giggly conversations way too late at night. I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think?
It's fun to blog together. Actually,
it's kind
we,
of
we'll get we'll get both our laptops and we'll just sit side by side and
find comments and create blog posts and
it's super fun. And we'll like talk about what we're doing. Be like, hey, do you like this graphic? No,
it's terrible.
I'll fix it. Just like stuff like that. Blogging, talking. We kind of the whole family. There's 7 of us kids at home right now, and so we kind of hit this time of night when we all just get really goofy, and then we're not able to go to bed because we're just having way too much fun talking, just like about anything, about like weird historical facts, about books we're reading,
the world,
about
toothpaste,
school, like toothpaste, no, just weird stuff. We'll come up with like skits and jokes, and it's a whole lot of fun. And okay.
Susanna asked, how's your day going? Our day is going good.
We had sandwiches for lunch.
Now we're having a cool Zoom call with cool people. So
how about you guys? How are you guys' days going?
Good.
Good. Awesome. What did you guys eat for lunch? There's time zones, but
yeah, what time is it where you guys are?
It's 2:30 where I am.
It's
okay.
4:30. 4:30 where I am.
I'm 5:30.
That's so crazy. Huh. What's yours, Rosie?
What time?
Yeah, what time?
30 here.
What was it?
3:30.
3:30. Okay, so you are. Huh.
Yeah.
That's so weird to think about. Like.
I know. Well, I was a little bit concerned because I had a class from like 1 till 4:10, so I gotta figure out the time zone. But
yes, I'm glad you could come though. That's exciting.
That's awesome.
Okay, darling.
What's our favorite DIY we have done so far?
Funny thing is, I don't really. Hang on. I don't really do a ton of DIYs. Like, I don't know why. Like, she's like pro with them. She's like always coming up with ideas. I should do this. I should do that. And I'm like, we should space our DIYs out a little on the blog.
Yeah, we have to like work to keep it
all DIYs.
I think we've had fun doing a couple of the like fashion ones that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
And also we have more cool ideas for those. I think we enjoy doing that.
Yes. We have this one coming up. Can I tell them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We have this one fashion DIY coming up that we really are excited to do. That just kind of accidentally came about because of we were just doing it ourselves and we're like, oh wait, this could be a post. It's different ways to like upcycle the clothes you already have. So like,
Your Rose.
Oh. What did you say? I don't know what she's talking about. The what did I say? My brain just was.
The blog post idea.
Yes.
Yes.
So like, Pearl did this cool one where she cut a T-shirt so that it was like it had like the little tie thing like on the hem. So I didn't explain that right, but so it's a T-shirt that you can like tie now, and it's all cute. And then I had this kind of really just like old-fashioned frumpy like overall dress. That was like it went. I mean, if I were a taller person, it might have been cute, but it went past my feet, so it was like dragging on the ground kind of thing. And I was like, this isn't working. So I chopped it off and hemmed it, and now it's like this really cute, like fashionable. It's like kind of a light khaki material. So that
was also what you
fun.
did to your shoes that were breaking.
Yes,
that was awesome.
I ripped open the top of my canvas shoes on accident, like on the bottom of the door. And I was like, no, this is tragic. I like them. And so I stitched with like embroidery thread or whatever. I just like freehand stitched, which you know, a miracle that it turned out because I can't freehand things. But like I think it's the word laugh, like on the like toe of the shoe to like keep the fabric back together so I could keep wearing them, and it turned out really cute. So we hope to do a blog post about like things you can do like that to your clothes to make them
cuter or
wearable. Because that dress I could not wear.
Yes. Oh, we have questions from Kanechi.
Kanechi, yo. When and why did you decide to start this blog? We kind of answered that.
It was like August 2018. Yeah, I think that was when.
August 2018. And then why we wanted to. Well, it's fun to blog. Like I already had a personal blog, which I ended New Year's this year. So we've kind of already. I mean, and then like our older sisters have blogs and that kind of thing. So it's kind of just like a thing that our family already knew how to do a little bit, and it's just fun. And then we're like, hey, let's do this for.
I think it's fun that we just share like what cool things we already do that are frugal and stuff, but also like it's making us think harder about what we could do that we haven't thought of and stuff. That is fun too. Definitely stretches our
imagination.
brains.
Would you do anything? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I feel like those first 2 years we were very random about when we posted or how often we posted. This year we've been doing amazing, if I do say so myself, about how often we post. But the first 2 years we like skipped 3 months entirely in a row, and it was just like
people were like, where did you go?
And we're like, we don't know. So I feel like what I would do differently, at least, is to like make a plan like we have now and then just like stick to it. Yeah. We just kind of left our followers hanging. Like, unfortunately, y'all are so amazing. You were right there when we came back, but we disappeared.
I think it'd be interesting too to like we eventually had like a logo and stuff that we liked and colors, but it just sort of like fell together. It would have been interesting if we had planned it more, I guess.
Like started with what we
like yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Kind of brand ourselves from the beginning. Hang on.
I'll read the next question.
Okay.
What is your favorite budget restaurant / fast food?
That's a hard question.
I'm not sure we quite do budget fast food. We just make a budget by not doing it as often.
Yeah, there you go. We've never in my life that I had, like, each of us kids had like an entire menu meal. Does that make sense? We've always like split stuff or just gotten like, I'm gonna say French fries because I just adore French fries. We've just gotten like packages of French fries and then just like divvy them up, like kind of
Yeah.
thing. So we've never spent
Oh yeah.
a ton on fast food.
We like going to this make your own pizza place every once in a while, and we just like we share them. So like we'll each split one, and like
Yeah,
that place is the best.
we divvy up like who like so like we kind of eat gluten-free or try to just for our health. And so like we'll share pizza together, and then like the kids in the family who don't have to, they'll share pizza and they'll just like go through the line. It's kind of like a Subway but for pizza. It's amazing. You can put like whatever you want. If you don't like pineapple on pizza, you cannot put pineapple on pizza.
Does anyone like pineapple here?
Yes.
Really?
I do.
Wait, raise your hands again. I gotta count that.
2, 3.
Do you, Rosie? Do you kind of raise your hand? Oh, is it?
Well, I just eat it by itself off the pizza.
That works. Wow, that's like the majority of us here, y'all.
Wow.
That's insane. Okay, my little sister is giving us tips on how to try to fix Kanechi's video.
That's funny.
So, okay, I guess so. On the bottom over here, hi, Michaela.
Hey! I
Um,
think I finally found a spot with good Wi-Fi signal.
Awesome. Kanechi, so on the bottom where like you can mute yourself and stuff, there's the camera button and there should be an arrow right next to it.
Yep.
You click that and then mess with your settings, I guess. So video settings and then there might be a place there that like there's like a bunch of check boxes and stuff. I guess
Yeah.
just read through those and make sure that you're like allowing yourself to have video on or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that'll help.
Can try that out.
Yes. Hey, Michaela, I
Yeah,
think
we'll see. Oh.
I think we answered your question earlier, Michaela.
I think I did because I tried to log in earlier and y'all had just said, "Oh yeah, we answered her question earlier," and I was like, "Oh stink, I missed it."
Oh, what's your favorite place to buy clothes? That one?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we can answer it again, or we're hoping that recording this will work. And so then we'll just like
start that.
Is
Yeah.
that what that is? Yeah.
I think so.
I didn't start it. Did you? Okay, we're hoping we're recording it. And then
It says recording in the corner.
Yes.
There you go. Perfect.
So let's see. Did we answer the fast food question actually, or did we just ramble? We did.
Yeah.
Ish. Okay. I was like, yes.
I'm just not sure if we really have a budget way.
Yeah, I
so
feel like
much of doing
fast
fast
food is
food.
either really cheap, you know, McDonald's kind of thing, and not the best for you, or not the
Yeah.
best for you. or if you like want like good like fast food, it's a little bit more expensive. So I'm not sure unless sharing it if there's like a way to do it budget very well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you pack your own food we've done this before. Got a big ice chest, threw it just like tons of, cheese sticks, pretzels, applesauce cups, just all of that in the ice chest, put it in between the driver's and passenger seat and just go with that, and then you don't really have to stop for food. That works too.
Yep.
And then you can bring exactly what you want. If you're just like obsessed with popsicles.
We've taken like an entire like taco salad makings and like a big metal bowl and like plastic forks and stuff.
Throw your dinner together.
To places.
Okay. Rosie Gracie, I'm not sure which one of you asked this. Okay. What's the hardest part about vlogging, and what's your favorite part?
Go ahead. I think the hardest part is when you open up your, the WordPress thing and you're like, yeah, I have this idea, but it's all blank. You're just like staring at it like all scared.
It's probably, like, yes.
It's probably the hardest part is to just, like, start writing it and like get over procrastinating and just do it.
Just do it.
That's probably the hardest.
Thank you. Okay. Unrelated kind of, but we've started just when we want to tell one of our siblings to just do it, we just go Nike. Nike. Just Nike. So weird. I would say for me the hardest part is that, but then also coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
That I feel like are like actually enough content to post. Like that's sometimes when I'll just put it on Instagram instead because it's just short or whatever. But to come up with something like long enough for a whole blog post and interesting enough, and then I feel like we haven't already done it because it's just obvious. You know, sometimes our ideas we're like everybody
that's kind of obvious.
probably already does that to save money. You know, we don't want to just boring. Who has a rooster? I'm curious. Someone's rooster went off. Was that you, Caleb?
The cute cricket.
I didn't hear her, but I love roosters.
Sarah?
Probably she's outside, so.
It's awesome.
I'm sorry.
Well, what's our favorite part about vlogging?
Oh. Stare at each other. I love the interactions with you guys in the comments and stuff.
Comments.
That's really what keeps me going. Because I'm like, oh, people are actually reading this and actually enjoying it, and maybe I should do another blog post so they can enjoy it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's probably special.
When you tell us like what you liked about it or what you want, like that's especially cool. Is when you're like, we want to see a blog post about this, then we're like, yes, we can do that.
That aids us in our idea coming up with plans before.
Yeah, so I think probably the interactions with like real life people, is probably my favorite part. What about you?
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so those are all the questions that we had on here. If anybody else has a question either about like us, our life, our blog, or what we're gonna do next, or
if you want to tell us what you want to see on the blog,
yes, then speak now or forever hold your peace. Did we mention we're goofy?
No.
Well, now you know.
Well, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You have 9 siblings, right?
We have
7 siblings, including us.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 parents.
8. Wait.
we have 8
siblings, including us. Our oldest sister is married.
So there's 7 at home.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many boys versus girls do you have?
Okay, that is such a fun question because we have one brother. We just have one. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
When people hear that, they're like, oh, okay, usually they say it to him. They're like, oh, you poor guy. And we're like, no.
Or they say you must be so spoiled.
Yeah.
It's so funny to see how some people are like, oh, you poor guy, and some people are like, man, you must be so spoiled. You must love it.
It's probably actually honestly both. Yeah. He has to do like all the guy chores, like he has to take out the trash and like all that. But then now like he's in college right now, so but living at home because it's just community college down the street, which is really nice. And so he's like busy all the time.
But we bring him food.
We'll bring him food while he's studying. We'll do, he doesn't have to do any of the dishes anymore. He's like, doesn't have to do those chores and stuff. We'll even like make his bed when he's gone in the morning, and like so we totally spoil him in some ways, but then also he's Jay! That's our puppy
in the other room.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hi,
That's
Lizzie.
our puppy. He's like, what? He's such a funny lazy boy.
He's taking a nap.
He's just staring.
Why?
Hi, Jack. Aww.
Okay, what were we talking about?
Our one brother.
Our one brother.
There's our
Jack is the other boy in the house besides our dad. So
yeah.
I have 5 brothers and I'm the only girl. But I always feel so much worse I feel like it'd be so much worse for boys that have all sisters than for girls that have all brothers. I'm not, that's just me, but
okay. So I have 8 brothers and 3 sisters, and it is crazy.
My word, that's a ton of siblings. I love it. 8 siblings. Are they all older than you, or like?
Okay, so one's younger than me. He's the youngest, but all of them are older than me. All the others.
Wow.
That sounds awesome and crazy.
Yeah.
Isabel, I had a question. Now I can't remember it. Oh, you said you have 5 brothers, right? And you're the one girl? Okay. Do you like that, or is it, like, insane?
So, I mean, I love all my brothers, and I feel like I wouldn't know what to do if I had a sister. Like, I can't really speak from experience because I don't know what it's like to not have all my brothers. But I don't have any problems with it.
Cool. That's fun.
I think I would die if I didn't have sisters. So my older sister,
Yeah.
she was the only girl with 7 brothers. And then she actually asked God to give her a sister.
Aww.
Then I was born, and then she asked for another sister, and my younger sister Cassia was born. And
That's
then
so awesome.
she stopped praying, and we had a brother.
You're like,
really
you
fun.
need to keep praying for sisters. No, that's so
like,
fun.
I'm done. I'm good. I've got 2. That's all.
That's so fun though, because you've like got your own little like sister gang, and then you've got like also your bro gang who's like got your guys' backs kind of thing. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
What's your favorite way to wear your hair?
Ooh, that's a good question. First, what's yours?
Just like this.
I love it. That's awesome. That's great. You answer first. Me? Okay. If you guys haven't figured out from the few fashion posts I've done, I like everything to be very easy, and effortless. So I actually, it's grown out now because of quarantine, but I actually got a haircut so that I didn't have to do my hair. In the morning,
you just leave it down. It looks great.
So it was an automatic hairstyle, bangs, and kind of like short layers. So I'd say that's probably my favorite way to wear my hair, is to not.
You also put it up in like a big top knot sometimes.
Yes, that's true. Thank you. That's our little sister. Yeah, I'll flip it, because this is when I'm like annoyed with my hair. I'll flip it and just like do this like thing up here that just like, and then it gets crazier and crazier throughout the day and just like starts, and it's like sometimes like all Regency hairstyle looking and sometimes just insane looking. Yeah, I guess that's probably my favorite. What about you?
Yeah. When my hair actually looks good, I like having it just down, but it's pretty curly, so I don't know, sometimes it just like, some days it just looks like too crazy and too frizzy, and I'm like, I'm just gonna braid you. Like,
I get that.
like today, yeah, I just braided it because it looked so bad and was like, but yeah, I like wearing French braids, or yeah, pretty much French braids or
These are
down.
cute.
Or
These are double French, which is really hard to do. Oh my word. Because you get like one looking good. Well, for me at least, you get one looking good and then the other one like just won't.
I think this one's skinnier than this one. It happens.
I've always wanted to do it double, but I've never actually had the courage to do it because it looks really hard.
It's hard, especially like if you've not French braided on yourself, just normal much. Then it's like, ugh. But you should try it because I don't know. I think
it's versatile.
Yeah, it's fun. You can wear it like it's a cool style because it's like sort of different genres, like depending on what clothes you wear it with or whatever.
Nice.
You can do it like Laura Ingalls
Yeah.
kind of thing, or like, you know, kind of a funky, like, you know, wear it with overalls kind of thing. And that's pretty fun that way. too tired.
Do you have any more questions?
What are y'all's favorite foods?
There's so many foods.
Mexican food for one thing.
Yes, the entire
That's the
family
best.
is crazy about Mexican food. Things like tacos and stuff.
Yeah. All the kids still talk about having taco salad at your house once.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of our family's signature
Kinda
meal.
famous
We
for
serve,
that, yeah.
serve people. 'Cause you can do it in large quantities.
Right, yeah.
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, Mexican food. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Mexican food.
I like
French
things with
fries.
garlic in it. I mean, might just be me, but
Things with garlic in it. That's true. Just like anything, ice cream with garlic.
not anything.
Ice cream with garlic.
No.
Sometime we should do like
Oh.
sometime we should do like a weird food dare.
Ooh.
You're like, ooh, yeah. Watch us in our agony. I have a friend who has convinced me to try grape jelly on chicken.
No.
He says it
Oh.
makes it taste like Panda Express
No.
orange chicken. I know, right? I was like, no. I'm not sure I believe him, but I agreed I would try that if he would try hot dogs and his mac and cheese because he doesn't like hot dogs.
That sounds better. That sounds better.
Ooh,
than
that's good.
It
I know
does.
it's more normal than grape jelly with chicken, and I'm like,
For
I got the raw end of the deal, but
The nephews do that.
what?
The nephews put hot dogs in their mac and cheese.
That's true. The nephews do. It's a more normal thing, definitely, than grape jelly on chicken.
Yeah.
I got myself into it though. It was my idea. I was like, you know what? I'll try it if you try.
Does
hot
anyone else put avocado on their pizza? I recently saw someone do that, and I was like, "Is that a thing?" Like,
I've never heard of it. but
Never
sounds
done
good.
that. I mean, we've put hot dogs on our pizza.
That's
I mean,
an
I guess
interesting
it's
idea.
meat, so I
Yes.
guess that works. Yeah. Interesting.
Do you guys put avocado on toast?
My mom.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I do.
That is so good.
Half of you are like, no, and some of you are like, yes, it's so good.
Well, avocado in general is disgusting.
No.
Really?
Delicious.
Amazing.
Avocado is so good.
It really is so good.
Guacamole is good, but avocado is
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Guacamole is good.
Guacamole is avocado. Just
Well,
smashed.
but they add like they
They're
add
both
good things.
fantastic.
It has some cilantro in it.
Avocado and egg on toast is like
Egg. Interesting. Okay. Then do you like toast it after or before?
My sister does that.
Oh yeah.
toast the bread before, and then you can toast the bread at the same time you're cooking the egg, and then just stick it all.
That sounds good.
That's a good idea. It's like its own like sort of breakfast burrito, but not like flat. We funny story about spoiling our brother. It was his birthday recently, and so we made for a gift because our entire family is pretty practical when it comes to gifts anyway, but also especially him. He's a college student, you know. We got together and made like
A
dozen breakfast burritos for him while he was gone,
froze them
and then
like,
froze them so that he can eat them
which
just like whenever.
I think jazzes him more than what is the average person because he's so happy because he can just go and like microwave one. He's
Yes, especially because
so
he like
much.
leaves early in the morning for school or work when the rest of us aren't up, so he usually just has to like eat cereal or something boring. But this is like a real breakfast for him, and he was like
He's like,
so
"Ah."
excited. It was cute. I was like, oh, because it just took us like it did not take us very long to make
no.
a dozen because we just like assembly
all
lined
went
it
to-
all around the table. Hey Blue,
Huh?
do you and Em want to come in here?
Sure, if she wants to.
You
I'll
can,
ask her.
you can bring Jack too if you want to.
Okay.
He's not too sleepy or crazy.
I could literally just go through our closet if we had a secret drawer.
No. Okay, so we're in the room right next to the little girl's room. and there's like a closet in both, like that are back to back. And so we could totally just like make
We
a secret
should.
door.
We should just like cut through the wall. Right?
Walk through.
That's the same with me and my brother's room. Our closets are side by side, and once we had a family that we're friends with. They actually did that. They had like a secret passage in the closet.
That is so cool.
That would be so neat. That'd be so fun. Yes, so if our sisters do decide to come here, there are the youngest girls in the family, right after Pearl. It goes 3 sisters, a brother, me, Pearl, and then 2 little sisters. And you guys have seen them in some blog posts, I think. Like they were in the hair scarf one.
The thrift store one.
Yeah, and the thrift store one. Em has like the super long blonde hair. She's the only blonde in the family. And
her and our brother are the only ones with blue eyes too.
Yeah.
Not quite blonde.
Yep. So if they'll, I don't know if they're gonna actually come in, but it'd be cool to introduce them. It's been fun figuring out ways to include them as well in our posts and stuff. Because we run out of ideas, or just like my hair is too short to do some hairstyles, so we'll do it on M and stuff like that. It's fun. If you guys have any more questions, just talk over me because I'm just rambling now.
Jack and I are coming. I'll grab Emma on my way.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh yes, we were gonna ask you guys if you had ideas for what you want to see specifically during the summer. Because we were making a list of, and we'll just do like normal like life posts too. But as far as like specifically summer related things, so we wanted to know if you guys had any ideas of like
summer would be nice.
Sorry?
Like fashion summary kind of.
That's a good idea. Like, would you want just inspiration or like specific like do you want like a modesty post or like what do you think?
That would be cool.
Cool.
Hey,
buddy, come here.
Hi.
Face kisses.
There we go. His name's Jack. He's our Australian Shepherd. Hey, where's your face?
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Wait, where are you? There we go.
To make some room on the couch, maybe.
Like, let's see if we can fit y'all.
He's an Australian Shepherd.
On top of you.
Sit on me. It's good. But yeah, I'll bet.
Can't get smaller.
Jack's probably.
Jack, you're taking up a lot of space.
It's okay. Oh my word. He loves cuddling, which is awesome. Like he's not just a crazy dog, but also
He's not really lap dog sized.
Aww.
He just like.
Do you guys have any pets?
I have a cat, and actually, okay, funny story. We had our roof recently redone, and while the workers were they were moving stuff away from the house so that because shingles would be coming down and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they were moving this really old table that we have, and then when they were moving it, these tiny little bunnies jumped out. Almost scared the guy because he thought they were mice, and he absolutely hates mice.
Oh no! See, he thought bunnies were mice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Tiny.
That's adorable. Did you guys get to keep any of them, or were they too loud?
Okay, so our mom went out and got one of the ones, and then one ran into our garage, and then another one ran away. And then later on during the day, one of the workers just knocked on our door, and we opened the door, and he's just sitting there with one of the bunnies in his shovel, and he's just holding up the shovel. He's like, "Want another bunny?"
Oh,
Sure.
that's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
Bunnies. What's your cat's name?
His name is Muffin.
Muffin. That's cute.
Yeah. But he's very not sweet. He's like such a tiger. He thinks he's like king of the jungle. He's ridiculous.
That's awesome. That's funny. Not a cuddler, but he will protect you from any strangers.
Exactly. Exactly.
Our dog cat. That's great. Who else has pets?
We do. We have.
We have
It's easy. Okay.
a German Shepherd, and
Oh, what's her name?
well, actually, we have two cats technically, but one is a stray that we kind of kept.
That's awesome. I love German Shepherds.
Yeah.
Like that and like an Australian Shepherd is the kind of dog I would get. And like train them like so good that like they'll like respond to a whistle and just like stay right next to you everywhere.
Oh, I
So
know.
you can just, like, run around with them.
That would be awesome.
You kind of live in the country, right? You kind of live in the country, right?
Yeah.
Is he allowed to like follow you around everywhere? Like when you just like walk
Yeah,
yourself?
we let him out a lot when we go outside. He
That's so
doesn't like
cool.
ever run away.
That's the
That is
best.
awesome.
That's super cool. Rosie, do you guys have puppies right now?
Yeah, we do. We're working on giving them away. And one's about to have more puppies. We're just puppies.
Great. So
We
fun.
also,
Sorry?
we also have goats.
Goats. Cool. How many do you have right now?
Like 7 or 8, 9.
No, way more than that. More like
15.
like
You have like a whole herd?
Yeah.
Wow.
Last Saturday.
That's crazy, guys.
So probably only have 6, but he was like
6 goats, but it seems like 15. That's funny. Let's see. Trying to think. What else were we gonna do? We had questions. Oh yeah. So if you guys have ideas for summer posts, just let us know. Rosie, I wrote down your fashion ones. Do you guys like the? I know this is just like a few of our followers here, but we love you. What do you guys think? Do you guys like videos very often? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you just have to keep them short so that they're easy to watch.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So do you like kind of the length of the hair star one where it was kind of sped up, or do you like it even shorter?
That was a good length, or maybe even shorter, but somewhere in there.
Cool. That's awesome to know, and that's a lot easier to make too, the shorter ones, because they don't have to take so much time and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yes, on video, yay. So we'll be making more videos. Videos are fun to make. They're just hard to remember to make because you have to like actually take film of like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to tell what one we're working on right now?
I forgot. What one are we working on?
The one that
yeah, that one. Okay, I just remembered. Sure.
Okay.
It is basically different hairstyles. Is that the one I'm talking about? Hairstyles that you can wear most of them during the day and they look nice, but then also when you take it out, it makes your hair curly. So it's basically no heat ways to get curls in your hair through a hairstyle. So I'm working on a video of different styles that will do that.
Yeah. So we've been like, we kind of have no good backdrops right now. Like this is our brother's wall right now. And it's too hot to do it outside, which is what we usually do. So it's very slow in making because we have to find some place to, actually
like, real
videotape
Yeah.
that's bright enough as she puts the hairstyle in, and then later when it's curly, take it out. But we're working on that, so that will be coming, and we'll try to make that pretty short. Because it's not really, I don't think it's really like a how-to. It's more like ways to, and then we'll link to like the actual tutorials of how to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jai.
You're sleepy. That was funny when you guys put the camera on him in the kennel.
Yeah, we're like, oh, it's our dog.
He was just taking out. I think he was in there for a couple of hours. He's like, they
He's a
won't let
sweetie
me
boy. Silly man. He's our Christmas puppy, which is totally like a storybook. To get a puppy for Christmas, but it like actually happened.
Come here. Come up. He's like, I don't know. I don't think I'm too sleepy to do this.
You can do it. Here we go.
He's so spoiled. Sometimes there's like 5 of us petting him, and he's just like.
Oh, here's a random question I just thought up. Which category
Sorry.
I can't speak. Okay, which category do you guys think you like seeing the most on the blog? There's frugal fun, DIY, style, and
Just like
life.
Yeah.
Definitely DIYs for sure.
Yeah.
DIYs and style.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good to know.
It's good because those are the ones we have ideas for right now.
Nice.
Like literally, I was like looking at our. I don't know if any of you saw the video where we made a calendar like right on the wall, and we're like planning our blog posts on it. I was looking at it. I was like, these are all DIYs. I hope people like that because like that's all we're doing right now apparently.
New DIYs.
Good. And like the frugal fun ones are especially hard to do right now because quarantine. So there's like no places that we can go and stuff to do.
Oh, by the way, one of my favorite posts by y'all was the one that you were showing all the things you've been doing on quarantine and stuff like that. That
Oh,
one I really
the
enjoyed. I loved all the pictures and everything. That one was really good. I liked it.
Oh, thank you. That was fun to make. That was neat.
That was awesome.
That was like the whole
That was like 4 months of.
yeah, that was like the whole year. That was all 2020 up till now. So it's a little bit
Lots of stuff.
insane to make because it was like, wow, what have we been doing all year? Have we been doing anything all year? But yeah, it was fun. And I feel like, I don't know, is quarantine almost over for you guys?
No.
No? Yeah.
We have until the 26th.
26. And then is like everything opening up? Or just like,
I'm not sure actually.
okay. Yeah.
Our restrictions are being lifted in stages right now, so we're back at church, which is awesome, and things are starting to get kind of looser, but it's kind of progressive, so there's not like complete freedom right now, but it's definitely better than it was. So
That's good.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what our state's doing too.
Yeah.
Sort of progressive.
Yep. Because, I don't know, we've been in quarantine for a long time now. Like, since March
21st.
March 21st. And then before that, it was like, you know, shrinking down the size of groups you're allowed to have and all that.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in a friend's wedding, March like 3rd. No, April 3rd. And we went to the bridal shower and everything. And then like a week later, they had to cancel it all. And I felt so bad for them. I mean, now they have more time to get the bridesmaid dresses ready. Because literally, like, they ordered them online. Like, they still got married. It was just, like, just their two families there. And then we're going to have, like, the reception once this is all over kind of thing. With, you know, we'll dress up in our bridesmaid dresses and stuff. But, yeah, they ordered online bridesmaid dresses. Because it's just the easiest thing to do. With, like, they had, like, 11 bridesmaids or something. But mine came in so much bigger than me. Like the skirt was like, I love long long, like that's like princess feeling, right? But this one was like so long I was gonna like die if I tried to walk.
Like sure, everybody else.
So they were trying to shorten it, and then also it's just like really big, and so they were trying to make it smaller too. So now they have time for that. But I felt so bad. I was like, that would be
Jeremy and Madeline, right?
yes, Jeremy and Madeline, yep. They're the sweetest. Yeah, and then like all the seniors who like are missing out on their tours. So sad. Yeah, I mean, we're homeschooled, so it's like no different as far as that.
Right.
But I mean, I guess my college. So I this spring was my first semester. I wish it were my last semester. My first semester at college. With my brother's last semester. Before he transfers to a university, and that got like cut in half because of quarantine, which is really sad. It's like I'm just gonna be there all by myself.
She comes.
Yeah, until like Pearl comes, but she's 2 years younger than me, so it'll be a while. And I work there, so I'm like out of work right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, what? She's like, wait,
are
you
like,
2 years younger than her? And you're 2 years younger than
I'm
her.
one of those people that thinks we're twins.
Our own sister. What terrible.
It's hard to remember. She's 3 years younger than me.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody else is just 2.
Yeah. I realized the other day that my
Lizzie is
second
like, what?
my second oldest sister is 6 years older than me. And I don't know why that just feels like such a huge age gap. Because, like, I'm 18 and she's, like, 25.
No.
4?
25,
something like that?
I think. Her and her are 3 years apart.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that weird that we started
But, yeah,
with
that's
that?
funny.
And you know a big family when you have to do all the calculations.
You
like
know,
sitting
just
there
to
like-
figure out how old everyone is. Yeah, it's just weird because I realized I was like, wait, we have a huge age gap because there's a bunch of siblings in between, or 2 siblings in between. I'd say I'm closest to my brother though, so that one feels like a lot smaller age gap. I need to just stop talking. So if anyone else has questions, we can do that, or if you just want to keep talking, or we've been going for an hour now, so we can always.
Wow.
I have to head out for dinner, but thanks so much. It was so much fun.
Thank you for coming, Isabel. That was
you.
awesome to meet you.
Yeah.
And I hope you stick around the vlog.
Oh, hey, Anna, are you going to college?
Yes. Did someone ask us the question about that and I forgot to put it in?
Not
I
that
don't remember. Okay. Yes, I work on our community college campus in the library, which is super fun. And then I did that this fall 2019 semester, and then the spring 2020 semester was my first year with actual classes. Hi. And I just took it kind of really light that time, and did online classes, which I'm so thankful because halfway through the semester, everything went on lockdown and they put everything online, and there were students who like kind of failed their classes because it was suddenly online. But mine was just the same as always, just so it was already that way. So that was a blessing.
already hard.
Yeah. And so yeah, that was my first semester. I took it really light because I rushed to sign up so I could have my first semester with my brother's last semester. And then this fall, I'm hoping to go full time, which will be exciting. To see if I can do that and work at the same time very well. And then also, once churches started back up and stuff, there's a lot of we were doing a lot of volunteering with that. We're in the choir, and
MOPS.
Yeah, we're doing MOPS, babysitting, Awana, babysitting. Well, it's not like babysitting, but it's like, yeah, childcare.
Yeah, that's alright.
And then also we're gonna do Sunday morning, Sunday school, childcare working stuff. Yeah, and then there was powwow, which is like every month. It's like the
Produce
package
wheels
yeah,
without waste or something.
It's a great acronym. Wow. It's like a comic book or something. Like, but no, we package vegetables and fruit and stuff and like make a big line of them out in the parking lot, and the community can come and buy a whole bunch of food for just like $5 or something. $10.
It's like 12 pounds.
No, it's $12 for every 70 pounds.
Oh, okay, so it's like certain poundage, I guess, that you can buy. Anyway, it's super cheap food for the whole community, and so it's a really neat like ministry that our church has like started doing with these other people. So it's neat to do that every month, but it also like adds like with all of that, it adds so much with then school and work and family and church, and then also I'm part of a Christian college club that I think was in our life update post a little bit, and that's 2 or 3 times a week as well. And I'm on the worship team for Friday night, so once everything is opened back up after lockdown, it ought to be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Super exciting and fun, but also crazy.
Is your church? Has your church opened up yet, Anna, or not yet?
Not quite yet. We do now have a plan for that, like kind of in phases.
Yeah.
June 1st, something. Because we have it's a really big congregation, and then also
we have a lot of old people
who are very at risk for getting sick and not surviving.
Yeah, we have 2 people who have asthma, and they both went to the hospital. And
yeah.
They got it.
Yeah, we had some members that are not doing good with COVID. So
so we've been doing
One's at
church
home,
online,
the
and then
other
I
one's
think
at
we're
home.
gonna start doing like small group meeting and live streaming for people who need to stay home and stuff.
Yeah. They've been super good though about like figuring out ways to still do church, and still like the pastors were actually like calling through a list of people like saying, do you need us to bring you any groceries and like that kind of thing. So yeah, they're still figuring out how to do ministry well, and
involved still.
Yeah, it's been great. I can't wait to like be back to normal though. That'll be so cool.
Same.
Yeah. Here's a question for you guys. I'm sure you probably didn't realize it was gonna be like a 2-way Q&A, but you know, I'm gonna get to know you guys. Here's a question for you guys: is what do you think is the first thing you want to do, like out of the norm, when lockdown is completely over?
Go to the library.
A good library. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really go out much.
Yeah.
Go to the mall.
The mall. That's fun.
Okay, I do want to get some art supplies because
Yes.
Oh boy.
Our Hobby Lobby opened recently, so we ventured out and we were all careful and stuff, but we went to Hobby Lobby, and I was so happy because I got to get new watercolor paper because I had just completely run out. And I was so sad. So that was fun.
Start just like drawing on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. These nice white walls.
Well, he said we could.
Just draw on them.
He said we could.
Yeah.
What about you, Kanechi?
All my siblings were thinking that we want to have a big bonfire and invite a whole bunch of people over and just have a big party.
That
sounds
would be
fun.
epic. I want to come. Just like drive.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That'd be so cool. Just go to Virginia and Oregon.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yes, that'd be so cool.
We were talking about how much we miss laser tagging for some reason.
Oh yeah.
It's really fun.
Laser tagging.
We were like, we wish we had done it like 500 times for
Last night we were talking in the room, and we were like, we use laser tag. We like doing it at home, like with recoil.
Yeah.
But we miss it at the event.
Yeah. Laser tag's so fun.
It is.
Like, I don't know what I think about like pretending to shoot people, you know? I haven't really thought through that. But as far as a game, it's very fun.
It is. Yeah.
The tactics of it, and when you get a good team together and stuff, you just like totally like just destroy the field. You're just like, yes, we got this.
Yep.
It's fun. All right. Should we end this thing? It's been fun chatting.
I don't know.
But
I'm gonna have to leave soon.
Me too.
Yeah, we should probably just finish up real quick here.
Same.
So I guess just thank you guys so much for coming. That was like
thank you.
epic. I wasn't sure if anyone would show up. Like that was so neat. And it was fun just chatting too. And don't forget to there's like fun ways to enter the giveaway, not just like boring like share the post, like whatever. Like my favorite one that not so many people have been doing is you can share a photo or send us a photo of something you have done that's like related to the blog.
I was thinking what I could do for that.
Yes, you should do that. That was so fun. And like just as simply as like it doesn't have to be a DIY or something from one of our posts. Just as simply as like a selfie with your coffee.
Yes.
You know,
someone sent us.
Kanechi, you sent us we haven't replied yet. But you sent us the one with your coffee that you're experimenting with, and that's just like so fun. Like it's a fun little thing that you did, and like it's a DIY basically. You were experimenting with, and then it kind of goes with the blog. So just stuff like that, because we want to be able to shout you guys out, especially if you have a blog. Shout you guys out. Especially if you have a blog. At the end of this, we want to be able to, and the people who shared it on their blogs, we're gonna also be linking to them, that kind of thing, just because this is kind of a really cool community that's kind of accidentally started, you know? Like, I love when people reply to each other's comments on our posts.
Yeah.
Start talking to each other, too. So if you share those pictures with us, we'll tell us if you don't want it, like, shared. But if not, then we'd love to kind of just, like, share them to inspire people to do those things, too. So think about that. Mm-hmm.
The picture should be something that we tried that you talked about on your blog.
That is one option, yes. Here, let me find the actual description real quick. So yeah, you can use that, or you can hang on. This isn't working.
Yeah.
That's good, I got it. Okay. So you can do it's just something related to the blog. So whether that's like just a coffee selfie, sidewalk chalk that you've done or that you found around the neighborhood, because it's kind of we're sharing ideas for during quarantine. And that was one of them. A hairstyle DIY activity you did inspired by the blog. It doesn't have to be something that was like actually in a post, but maybe like you came up with it. I know Michaela, who was on here earlier, she tagged us on Instagram that she made some scrunchies, which Pearl posted about last month, I think. That was so fun to see that like she actually like took the idea and then like did her own thing with it. And then I also put on here, your face is not required. So if you don't want that, I know with some like younger bloggers or just, you know, more safety conscious ones, don't always want to share their face, and that's totally cool. There's a lot of ideas you could do for that, you know, sidewalk chalk or just, you know, whatever you're doing. So ideas like that, it'd be super cool to see what you're doing.
All right.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming. I think we're gonna end now. And I hope the rest of you guys have like an awesome rest of your day. Have an awesome
You too.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for doing this.
Bye.
Bye. Absolutely.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.